I wanted to come on today and share a conversation I had with an individual, and it'll really give you some insight into what Mr. Mufara is doing, what he has done, is doing, and how it's going to affect you. I'm Mike Ellis, by the way. But really where I want to start is I want to start with the numbers. And I want to talk about what Chris Johnson is doing and what Marty DeGarmo are doing over on their YouTube channel. They're presenting some numbers. They're very, very generic. They work really with any sales organization, but they're very, very powerful as far as what it will do for you. And it's important to understand that. And if you run over to Marty and Chris's YouTube channel, I'll have that link down below. You can look at some of the figures that they're going over. Very, very powerful. And as I've listened to Marty and Chris, I'm getting feedback from individuals, and they're looking at what Marty and Chris are doing, and they're looking at their numbers, and they're going, wow, that's really, really some cool numbers. They really are. But can that really happen to me? And that's where I want to start, and then I'll get into my conversation. As you look at Mr. Mufara and what he said over the last few months, he left us with a note in the back office, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago. And Mr. Mufara, he told us, just keep it simple, period. Just keep it simple. So I want to be very, very simple here to explain how the numbers are going to work for you and why they're going to work for you. And really, it's just three little things. If you keep these three small things in the back of your mind, you're never going to be lost. You're always going to know where we're going to end up and how it's going to benefit you. And this is what Mr. Mufara has told us. Automated marketing platform, AI, and traffic. Automated marketing platform, you come into the company, you start the engine, you get the automated marketing platform working for you. It is automated. Do you have to do something to set it up? Yeah, there is, but it's very, very simple stuff. But it is automated. It's going to do the work for you, run by AI. So AI is going to do all the tinkering in there for the marketing platform to work for you, to get people to come in and look at your products, because we'll all have a shop online. The products will be in your shop. People will come in and look at the products. How do they get there? Traffic. Automated marketing platform, AI, traffic. Targeted traffic. What does that mean? These are individuals that Mr. Mufara will target to come in and look at the products in your shop. These people are looking for what you have. Very, very simple stuff. So if you ever get lost and you're not quite sure how it's going to work for you, understand this is what Mr. Mufara has done for each and every one of us. Automated marketing platform, run by AI, artificial intelligence, with targeted traffic attached to that automated marketing platform. Boom, done deal. Now I want to get into the conversation I had with an individual just a few days ago. And this is really, really interesting, and it'll give you an idea of what's going to be happening to your automated marketing platform, your business. This individual works for the government, United States of America government. They're in a very, very large department, and they're pretty high up on the rung. In other words, they're way up there when it comes to the hierarchy. And as I talked to this individual, I asked them, would you ever be interested in trying something different rather than what you're using right now? And obviously what we were talking about was the video conferencing platform and the webinar platform. And they looked at me and they said, yeah, we would. We do that all the time. We review products in the private sector and determine if we're going to use them for our government platform and our department. And I asked them, well, what goes into that? And they started to talk about the product. And they say, Mike, when we look at a product, the product really has to be better than what we're using. It has to be superior. And as we bring it online and we use it in our department, because there are a lot of people that are going to be using this product if I recommend it, we want it not only to be better than what we're using, it has to be seamless. When it comes on, there can't be any glitches. There can't be any snafus. It has to come in, it has to work as advertised, as Mr. Mufara will advertise it, as we will advertise it. And they said, obviously, if that's not the case, if I'm not sold that that's going to happen, it'll never get to use in my department. and they said the last thing I want to tell you, Mike, and it's really, really important that you understand this. When I recommend a product and that product comes online and we're using it, if that product embarrasses me, that's the last thing in the world that can happen. Why? You know, if these government employees, I don't care what level they're at, if they are embarrassed, it makes it very, very hard to get to the next level in that hierarchy. In other words, get a raise, get a promotion. And as they talked to me, they stressed it over and over and over again. I cannot be embarrassed. If I'm embarrassed, if I think there's any chance that I'll be embarrassed, I will not use that product. I will not bring that product forward. I will not recommend that product to anybody. So as we look at a product, yeah, we look at the technology, we look at what it's going to do, how it's going to happen, but I have to be convinced it's going to do what it says it's going to do, because I can't afford to be embarrassed. And I understood that. I understood that very, very plainly. And I asked another question of them, and I said, well, what if that product is, you know, kind of close to what you're using and it costs a lot less? And of course, I thought they were going to say, well, that'll make a big difference. That's not what they said. It was really, really amazing. They said, you know, Mike, price really isn't relevant. It doesn't come into the picture. I don't care what the cost is, as long as I don't get embarrassed. Now, as we look at the products that Mr. Mufara and his team are putting together, we know they're going to be superior. We know they're cutting edge technology. We know they're above market value. We know that when these individuals get a hold of this product, they're going to love it. But the bottom line, they don't want to be embarrassed, and price doesn't matter. Why doesn't price matter? Good question. Price doesn't matter because they're spending other people's money. They don't care about the price. They care about their career. They care about using a really, really good product, and they absolutely care about not being embarrassed. Okay. Now, we know with the products that Mr. Mufara are bringing to the marketplace, these individuals are going to come in and they're going to use the products. And here's what's going to happen. They're going to come in, they're going to use the products. At first, they're going to be a little suspicious. They're going to watch them very, very closely to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do. But as they and their organization start to use the product, the video conferencing product, webinar product, whatever the product is, they're going to go, wow, this is superior. It's better than anything we've ever used. It's working better than anything we've ever used. Yeah, the price is lower. I don't care about that, but the price is lower. That's a benefit to me too. That looks good on my record. This is really, really good. This is awesome. We're going to use this product forever, as long as it's better than what's out there. And with Mr. Mufara, we know these products will always be 5 years ahead of what's out there. So these people are going to be very, very happy, government, using the products that Mr. Mufara is bringing to the market. Now, it's the same effect with corporations and individuals. It really is to a certain extent. I think it's a little different with corporations and individuals. Corporations, the people that make the decisions in those corporate in the corporate arena, those influencers, they're a small group of people. They might come in, look at a product, and go, "Yeah, we'll try that." And it's not the same effect on those influencers in a corporation as is with the government. And they'll come in, they'll use it. If it works, great, they'll use it. If it costs less, that's great. When they save money, corporations always want to save money, and they always want to use better technology. Same personally, it's kind of the same thing. So the impact on corporate and personal, not as big as government. But it shows you, as we look at the products that Mr. Mufara is going to be bringing out, how important it is for those products to be the best of the best. And I know that's what Mr. Mufara is doing. I know that's what we're going to have as Mr. Mufara introduces the phase 2, the company coming out that we're going to be working in. It's better than that. Think about these individuals that are coming in using a product of that Mr. Mufara is rolling out. This is where it gets really interesting for me, and I think it will for you too. They're going to come in, they're going to use the product, and they're going to, wow, this is terrific. I love these products. And then Mr. Mufara is going to come out with another product. And it's a product they need. And they go, well, you know, this product, I'm really, really happy with it. I think I'll give this second product a try. And they bring the second product in and they start to use it and they just go, wow, this is a hallmark of the company that Mr. Mufara has made. Everything they bring out, it is superior. It is cutting edge. It is above market value. The technology is just superior. And they're going, wow, I absolutely love this. It gets better. Here's what happens. And this is, again, this is government, it's corporate, it's single individuals. Everybody's trying to do the digital transformation as seamlessly as they can. In other words, everything that they do online, bringing in the products and putting them together so that they work together so it makes their life easier. Well, these individuals have brought in a product. Number one, they love it. They brought in a second product and they love that. And then all of a sudden, they see it. They see it happening. The two products that they brought in under one umbrella are integrated. They work together and they're working together. They didn't have to do anything, nothing. This is what Mr. Mufara has done. All they have to do is watch and see what it does. And because each product is run by AI, they all are integrated, they all work together. They're going to see everything that they do together. And that saves them so much time and energy, and the people that they hire to work these products, it just becomes simple. They don't need as many people, and they don't have to bring in a bunch of different products to make sure everything's working together. That's two products. Now Mr. Mufara comes out with product 3, 4, 5, 6. We know that everything is integrated. These companies know that everything is integrated. They bring in another 1 or 2 or 3 products. They're all integrated. They're all working together. It is digital transformation in a way that no one has ever seen it before. And understand this. Digital transformation for governments, companies, individuals is the hardest thing to do in the world today because nothing is integrated. You have to bring different parts in and figure a way out for those products to work. And Marty can tell you about that because we've been doing that for years in our marketing campaigns, bringing in lots of different products, getting them to work together so that we can actually market whatever. That's what corporations and governments are doing on a grander scale. And because of what Mr. Mufara has done, now they can bring these products in, they're integrated, they work together under one umbrella, and they absolutely love it. Their response is, whoa. We just jumped a decade ahead of where we would have been if we continued down the road we were going down. So as I listen to this conversation with this individual in the government, he or she is an influencer, high up on the rung. I understood what they were saying, why they were saying it, and Mr. Mufara takes care of all of those problems. So when you think about it, when you think about what we have, always think about automated, AI, targeted traffic attached to it. And then understand the products, what Mr. Mufara is bringing out, and how powerful they're going to be to government entities, to business entities, to personal entities. And then start to think about our market. And I won't go there today. It is massive, absolutely massive. And that's why when Mr. Mufara comes out with the new phase that he's bringing out to those individuals participating with him, and we're able to get in and actually start our businesses, it's a really, really big deal, guys. We're very, very close to that. The last thing I would say before I get off is, number one, know your business. Understand how to manage your business. And I will do another video later on how I see managing the business. Yeah, Mr. Mufara and his team are going to do a lot of the work for us, but you still have to manage your business. You have to understand what's happening. Marty and Chris have talked a little bit about this, about scaling your business, how to get to a place quicker than you would normally just by doing a few simple chores. Those are the things we're going to be talking about, but understand what your business is, automated marketing platform, AI, targeted traffic, understand the products that Mr. Mufara is going to be introducing to the world, and then understand our market and how it's going to affect you in major ways. And I believe over a very, very short period of time, your financial future is going to start to change. And over time, I don't think it's going to take that long. Over time, you will get to that place. You just don't worry about money. And that's a really, really good place to be. So hopefully this video helps a little bit where we are, where we're going. And we're really, really close. Believe me, Mr. Mufara, He's chomping at the bit to come out and talk with us, and I believe he's going to do that in a very, very short period of time. So that's it for today, guys. Have a great week, and we'll